This is us, St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching.
Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? We are back for another. Oh boy, this episode, I would honestly say, right off jump, this episode problematic in certain places, but not as problematic as the last couple of episodes.
But anyways, welcome back to Morphin Network, where it's Morphin time all the time. I'm your host, Astro Red, and here with me we have Jarrett from Engine Gate. What's going on, brother, from another mother?
What's going on? You call me like I'm Jared from Engine Gate, like you're not part of Engine Gate 2, you traitor.
Yeah. Here we are going to be talking about Kamen Rider Black Sun, episode 6. Now, off rip. What did you think of the episode?
Well, I already said it. It's not as problematic as past episodes. It's problematic in certain points, but not problematic. And I love the action. I love the notion. Everybody just knows off jump. Don't mess with Black Sun and Shadow Moon.
Exactly.
They just know off the bat, like, yo, we don't want the fade ran on ourselves by these two.
But they still antagonize the man.
That's on them. They think, hey, we got
still
those.
Antagonize him.
You take their Kingstones. You messing with Kotaro's new adoptive daughter. Like, you did this to yourselves. At the end of the day.
Exactly. Like, you don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Like, no. That is a no-no. That is a no-no.
Like how you don't mess with Batman. You don't antagonize the Bat. You don't antagonize the Black Sun. Exactly.
And then you see, and then in the beginning of the episode, you see them, holding their
they got the Kingstones
and everything else. And here's the thing, they decided who becomes the next Creation King.
Oh man, I already knew they were gonna fail off the bat. They was gonna fail immediately. So we got a nice little Stranger Things homage. I don't want to sing the Kate Bush song.
Like you see this like, oh baby, your mother.
All you hear is Kate Bush running up that hill. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to get it's still streamed on YouTube. It's still streamed on YouTube.
Yeah, and then
they get yeeted. Like, oh, yeet. Nope, gone. You ain't worthy.
And then the one-handed bandit just says, "Hey, let's use Aoi."
Yeah, he's like, man, I got one arm. I know I don't know if I can say it on this because this is Morphin Network. I know I'm a Mitch. I ain't gonna try that. But let's get the girl just to prove how much of a Mitch I am.
Exactly. Let's get the girl. And then here she is.
Like she is quick. Oh man, she had her. There's a lot of Avatar. There's a lot of Avatar.
Clip show flashback.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of Avatar references in this. First off, that beard is faker than Jared Padalecki.
The hair is faker.
That is faker than okay. If y'all have seen Supernatural, if you've all seen the final episode of Supernatural, y'all already know. Everybody was on. I know it. Look.
Like, let's show this again. The hair.
Compare it to Jared.
I'm gonna say it like this. Keith Robinson is more believable as an old woman.
Exactly.
But like I said, compare that fake hair you saw in Oliver Johnson to Jared Padalecki's hair at the end of Supernatural. Which one was faker?
They both were.
But I mean, look. there's gonna be a lot of Avatar references. This is just the first part of the Avatar references we're gonna be getting this episode.
Now, when you
Yeah.
say Avatar, do you
And then
mean
next thing you know,
Arrowhead,
yeah,
or
yeah.
do you mean Smurf Avatar?
Arrowhead.
Okay.
I got some last Airbender chopsticks here just to make sure we all.
I mean,
all on the same
before we
page.
even,
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
nice.
before we even,
Mhm.
I forgot to mention before then, two, I forgot Sasuke and the other dude decided to blow up. Decided to blow
Oh,
up.
right.
Right.
Well, Shunsuke and his little Rebel Alliance homeboy, just like, oh hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Hey, how you doing?
Like,
Yeah,
how you
nice
doing?
day.
Hey, how you
And
doing?
then
How you
like,
doing?
"What-do-do-do-do? Run!
This is like, what if Marlon Wayne from Scary Movie was in Don't Be a Menace, like literally Shorty, not Lock Dog, but Shorty was in that Korean convenience store. Right.
And the messed up
Just
part
our
is,
secret technique.
if y'all know your history, in 1990, I want to say it's 596, around the time of O Ranger airing, I'm not gonna say it out loud because again, y'all, I don't want to get y'all.
Let's just say some bad stuff happened in the subway, and that led to Car Ranger.
Yeah, and it's funny how that's their history. This is Japanese history, and then they're doing something like this in Black Sun. I'm just like, who greenlit this? Who okayed this?
Like, who greenlit this? And then they stormed the building.
And they already like from the rumbling. No, not Attack on Titan. They're like, oh, they here, and I'm like, yeah, buddy.
Like they're like, yo, save the humans, and everything else.
Like basically, this base just became Marley.
Like, is there a problem? Like, nope. Like, I honestly, when I saw this, I'm like, yo, they going ham, cheese, and bacon.
Because it's Black Sun, Shadow Moon. They already knew, like, okay, we kind of ruffled their feathers a bit. They're gonna come at us. We're not gonna really survive.
Exactly.
And what happened? They showed up on their porch. This is the scouts coming at Marley.
Like,
Shinzuo Sasagio.
I'm sorry, no.
It has a different meaning nowadays.
Yeah.
And
like, honestly, and then you see Kotaro trying to find his adopted daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Good on you, man. Good on you.
Oh yeah, on top of some Avatar reference, and on top of some Avatar references, you're gonna get some feels, and also a lot of Marvel Phase 1, Phase 2 references. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean?
The
Good
feels.
on you. Good on you, Kotaro. Good on you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I had a moment.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I was just like, the feels, my heart. But I was like, wait a minute, this is only like the first 10 minutes in. We still got a whole other 30 minutes. No, we had a whole other 30 minutes of this episode. I'm like, nah. I don't trust this. I don't trust this feels because something's gonna happen.
Yep. Like for me, like I love how what's it called? I love how I can't remember which of you guys said it, but I remember someone in an earlier episode mentioned how Kotaro is basically Zeke Yeager. It's like,
yeah,
we gotta end ourselves.
I think that was Leo.
Yeah, like we played ourselves, now we gotta end ourselves.
No, I said that Nobuhiko is more Aaron.
Yeah, you're not wrong, because like those kids, like freaking Shunsuke and the other kids are basically the Jaegerists.
As long as none of them act like Flock, we're good. Although I feel like Shunsuke he might end up a little flocky.
Yeah, like as long as Nobuhiko doesn't wrap his arms around Aoi and tells her destroy humanity, I'm fine.
I can't. No way.
That would be hilarious, though. Like, come on, like that, like that scene. Gaslit his own father.
And then next thing you know, we get the infamous hits.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if someone did like a fan made music video at that point and went like Tayo no ko, Kamen Rider Kuro Tayo.
I mean,
And then he gets
that's fake. Get it off my screen now.
Yeah.
Get that off my screen. No.
Yo, like his face looks like a face hugger.
It looks like a face hugger mixed with Predator's face. And just, ugh.
Here you go, Jared.
Yeah.
Jared, here you go.
No. Go back to that earlier. Go back to that other picture for a second.
Oh yeah, like I like how.
Go to that other picture of Oliver for a second. That's my reaction to seeing that.
Yo, okay. First, let's get
Here
to the face hugger for a second.
Here you go.
I like how this man is airbending. He is literally airbending. So I'm like, oh, so we got some. That's what I mean. Avatar man is just like, I know you can beat my ass, but I'm gonna still try. And it's like airbend. I like the choreography. It flows very naturally between the two.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like as soon as like only thing about this episode, I will say like it just shifts back and forth to the past and the present, like just like without even any like warning or any phase into it. It's just like boom, straight into the past.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, and this is all jokes aside. Honestly, I did love the choreography. I'm like, yo, for real, bro. But at the same time, it's like, I'm saying like, yo, we need more action. But you're right. It goes from the present to the past. Because like, me personally, I think I cannot pronounce the name for the life of me. Aoi.
Aoi.
I don't leave me alone.
You know, it's like the Naruto theme song. Aoi, aoi, anosora.
No.
No.
But
I know. Keep your day job, Kawato. I get it.
No, I'm just tired of the song.
Here's the thing. Aoi's parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like they knew that she was gonna become a kaijin all along.
No, I want to know what made them think, oh, the King Stone will be safe with you.
Kid.
Like that is bad parenting. That's anime parenting.
No, really, I didn't know that.
I mean, that's like if the character has a parent, then that's how they parented. Outside of certain animes, there are times where the parents aren't, this oblivious.
Like,
I mean, not everyone can be Ichigo's dad, okay?
Yeah.
that is true.
But
Not everyone can be Ichigo's dad.
no.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever the case. Like I like how like the King Stones have just been going from hand to hand, and I'm just like.
But here's the thing. You see. Aoi, don't judge me.
Aoi,
you know what? Yeah. You see, Aoi just take the Kingstone. She's like, I'm out of here. Love piece of chicken grease.
No, remember that her parents sent her off to live with her foster mom.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about after the whole.
No. She's like, oh, wait a minute. They need this. I'm out. She's smart for that. And then she runs into Kotaro. He's like, get those stones. Get the hell out of here.
Like, we don't want to see you hurt. Get the hell out.
So.
Yeah, or as Ryan Hager would say, GTFO.
No.
Like a kaiji falls down, GTFO. If a guy transforms into a giant grasshopper, GTFO. If you find a red and a green rock next to each other, GTFO.
GTFO. But
GTFO.
Like, just get out of there.
I would have, if I was Kotaro, I would at least took his Kingstone back. Because we know that these are his and Nobuhiko's Kingstones.
Yeah.
But
Also,
that's-
red herring much? Like people thought there was a third king stone that belonged to Aoi, and turns out it was Kotaro's all along.
no, even I had a feeling like that's his. Like that is his.
Yeah.
Why does nobody just sit here and be like, yeah, yo, bro, your kingstone, the thing you took out of your gut 50 years ago, is back in your possession.
Put it back in your gut.
But apparently,
Something.
at least it's like another thing about credit Aoi, she noticed from her visions, she knows that the kingstone she had is not hers, that it's Kotaro's. She's like, this was a thing that my parents wanted me to protect, but now I'm not sure because she knows. She's not fully aware because all this is still hitting her all at once. But once she gets time to really like breathe, collect herself, she's gonna be like, this isn't mine. This is yours, Kotaro. But we don't. I don't know. I'm predicting the next episode without having seen the next episode.
Like seriously, bro.
But yeah, it's like.
But then, like we bounce to the past, and again, we see him.
Oliver Johnson, he's worried. All right, I like how he's like, look, where are you going, sis? What are you fighting for? She's like, look, we're fighting for things.
Discrimination against Kaijins. Yeah. And then the dude's like, I have fought discrimination myself. I know how they feel. Revolution.
Bro, yes. I love that, right? And he's like, look, I've been fighting discrimination even beforehand, and I'm continuing to do it now. Like, what are you doing to fight the discrimination? So
that's what I'm talking about.
Smart. That's smart
what I'm
writing.
Talking about, man.
Smart writing right there to be like, we're in the 70s. This man's gone through just a decade, maybe even 15 years prior to where we are.
Yeah, he's been around for Rosa. He's been around for Martin Luther King. He's been around. I wouldn't be surprised if Oliver was in Memphis on April 4th, 1968.
And you didn't do a thing about it, bro.
Well, he wasn't able to do a thing about it because he's human.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have been like, wait.
But I'm pretty sure he would not want other future Martin Luther Kings of the Kaijin society to suffer the same fate as the African American Martin Luther King did. So,
if anything, he is MLK to Yukari's Malcolm X.
Yeah,
he is.
So again.
Yeah, you're right. Like Yukari would be the Malcolm X of the Kaijin equivalents.
Like she's going about the same thing in a different manner.
Yeah.
I can't knock that. I can't.
But then obviously, what's his name?
But then you see the Mitch.
Yes.
Let's say all together. The Mitch.
Total Mitch. He's like, hey, where's everybody? It's like Oliver's like keeping his cool. It's like, I just got here. And then
I just got here. I don't know nothing.
The sniveling prepubescent prime minister shows up. And the Mitch is like, where'd you go? Who let you go? He's like, man, if I wanted to run away, I'd have been gone. And then he's just
like, I've been free like a day ago.
Because of what's his name? Man, join his damn.
Because the nerdy dude like let him go. Right. The one with the apples.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I love how like Oliver like the dude has a sword to his neck and Oliver's still like, you're a Mitch, but you ain't no mensch.
He kept his cool because he's like, look, I'm gonna just not bother with this guy because he's clearly one of those crazy types. We've already explained how his character be many a times. He is that one guy. You will look at his Facebook page, got the anime pillow in one arm, got a sword in the other arm, got a whole weapons collection in the background. It's like, you really should call somebody about that. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Like y'all need to really call somebody.
You need to call somebody because this man is not well. But either way, I digress.
No, at all.
And then what's his name? Little dude Barum shows up by Nobuhiko, and Nobuhiko just said, "Baka, baka, baka, baka."
This dude coming in with the bicycle kick in the air. I'm like, oh,
yeah, it's like oh my god, that is.
I love how he goes like full Jon Snow on his Ramsey Bolton butt.
Right. Right.
9 hours later. And then as a Batman reference, it's like, one more punch will kill you, so I won't do it.
Like honestly, and then this fight right here, this fight.
Oh yeah,
more
Ridley.
airbending, just more airbending. But I like how I think this explains why Nobuhiko was locked away for 50 years because like once he got Claude at his side, he was out for the count. So.
Which honestly, I'm like, that's just
a bitch move, but whatever. I'm just saying.
That's kind of booty.
But whatever. But yeah, like and he's fighting Pterodactyl Lady.
I just call her Ridley.
She can still step on me.
Believe it or not, she does look like a Metroid character.
Yeah. She can still step on me, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh gosh.
Look, I like my bad girls. You cannot judge me.
As Eugene Levy would say, bad girl, what you gonna do when I come for you?
Let's see. Wait. Let's go down the list. Roxy, Commander Shaw.
Let's not even get to the Sentai and Rider aspects. That's just we're gonna be here all day then.
Yeah.
So either way, but yeah, Nobuhiko, he's taking the fight to her, rips off his little arm on the back, another sword. Which I like that continuity, even with Black Sun, when he henshins, you only see the one antenna on his side.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, so it doesn't regenerate. Or unless it probably does regenerate if he had Heaven.
Yeah, but he didn't use Heaven since we last saw him. But one thing I do like is that Kotaro rips off his left leg while Nobuhiko rips off his right leg. So I'm like, they're trying to do some Naruto Sasuke type nonsense.
I mean,
I'm the left, you're the right.
It's fake. It's very fake.
I'm watching the episode. I'm like, okay.
I like how they're all still trying. I'll give them points for trying because they know they can't beat them.
Mm-hmm.
But
let's give them a little A for effort because they're trying. And then you see these two lovely lovebirds.
Oh, one of them is a bird, but either way, yeah, no. But even beforehand, Shinsuke and his crew were trying to save the humans that were locked in their cages, but then the Riot Squad shows up. 5-0, 12, Boys in Blue, whatever you want to call it. They show up, start murking not just the kaijin, but even the humans.
Mm-hmm.
And even we also forgot that the fight before the Nobuhiko was fighting, he was going through the hallways a la Daredevil.
Exactly.
But the way he went about it the first time around when Riot Squad show up reminded me more of Black Widow and Iron Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why I say phase 1 and the phase 2.
Yeah, I agree.
And then
I agree.
I missed phase 1.
Right. And then we're more phase 2 when the Daredevil series. Phase 2 is Daredevil series, right? Yeah. So we're the Daredevil series with more Kotaro.
I think that's kind of phase 3.
No. That was phase 2 because Daredevil.
No. Daredevil was definitely towards the end of phase 2.
Yeah.
But Jessica Jones was in phase 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, excuse me.
Yeah, because Kotaro was more doing the Daredevil stuff, fighting in the stairwell. He was fighting in the stairwell, just like bah bah, and he wasn't even henshin. He was just like get out of here, and just throwing him down.
Move, get out.
Like he shin slaps them, like in Shin Kamen Rider, he just shin slaps them.
Like pimp slap.
Yeah, that's
like just like in the first episode of the show. Remember, when he was walking past that one priest, he's like, and dead.
Oh, I love Kotaro. He's a badass. But yeah, and then back to the kids trying to save these people. That's the problematic part of this episode, where you see these Riot Squad SWAT people just mauling down not just kaijins but also children kaijin and humans. And it's just like, okay, how much more topical are you trying to get here?
Seriously. Listen. In the series in a whole, Kamen Rider Black Sun, Like how much more topics are you gonna bring up? Like, come on.
Like this wasn't
Yeah,
as
like
heavy as usual, but it was still like, what the hell?
yeah. I mean, I was expecting that, like, given how much everyone else has been hyping it up, I was expecting this episode to be even spicier than that. I mean, it's still spicy.
I was expecting.
No, this episode was a
I'll be
good
honest with
amount.
you, I was expecting a lot more from this.
Mhm.
But we get to some of the end where you see
Shinsuke and Aoi, actually, she's like figuring out how to transform more.
basically trying to control it.
Yeah, because like we all know she is worthy to become the Creation King, but she's like, nope, not out here. I'm out here, deuces. And like, I feel like Shinsuke is like where I joked earlier. Shinsuke might be a little flocky. He literally picks up the Glock, the blicky, and starts mauling down these SWAT dudes. Oh my god! In the scene, but even before, like literally before that, the humans are trying to run. They're like, help, help! They get opped, and the dude is like, he looks at Aoi, and then I knew this was happening. I knew this was gonna happen. Boom! Headshot. I'm like, I'm just looking at myself.
I'm like, well, damn.
I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen, but still, what the f, man?
Human on human violence. It's inevitable.
Like it is like it's predictable, but it's still messed up in execution.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, Shunsuke might get a little flocky after that. He's like, he had to take the blicky. He started putting down these people. He got some headshots in himself, not on some John Wick level. But if he learned from John Wick, then maybe he could, But Keanu Reeves is a little too busy right now.
Listen. Keanu Reeves is a little too busy dealing with the Matrix
and the high table.
Yep. Man, when you guys watch John Wick 4, you're gonna love it. I can't say anything.
I'm gonna say, stay the hell out of New York. All I'm gonna say is, you need to stay the hell out of New York. I went to see after John Wick Chapter 2. I'm like, I'm not going into Manhattan for a while. I trust none of these people. Nope.
Exactly.
I trust nobody here.
Exactly.
I remember there was like this one meme for John Wick. It's like there's no such thing as innocent bystanders because literally everyone in Manhattan is a member of the undertable. They either like choose to engage John Wick or just watch.
I put this on God's green earth. I did not go into Manhattan.
I didn't trust none of that. And what made it even worse, I'm like, okay, first we got Marvel and their BS, and now this, nah, I trust none of this now. And then John Wick 3, they're on the Verrazano Bridge. And I'm like, I was there when they were doing this. Nah, we're done here. Can't do this no more. But I digress. Back to Kamen Rider.
Wait till you see part 4.
But then my son Kotaro, why did you have to open that door and see this ugly thing?
Well, I like how it went hand in hand with him as a young Kotaro opening a door in the forest.
Same here.
And I like how in both the past and now he says, I'm gonna kill the Creation King. He has that resolve. I mean, was it because of Yukari? Was something in her lips that immaculate to make you want to just go and switch sides like that? Maybe. She got them special lips. I'm not gonna say what kind of lips, because again, you guys don't want to get demonetized here. But I digress. Whatever the case, whatever the cause, he decided he wants to kill the Creation King then. And is he telling his old master after their little airbending battle again? Look, old man, you're not gonna beat me. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. I'm gonna kill the Creation King. So I like the parallel with that as well.
I forgot in the past, Shadow Moon, the Kaijin that he was fighting looked like a freaking werewolf.
He made me think more of what's his name from Naruto, the first sensei that Naruto had to defeat when he came back in that filler episode. I'm not gonna try and remember that because I want to literally forget all about the Naruto fillers that led up to Shippuden.
Like I'm just sitting here. I'm like, oh my gosh, this dude's a freaking werewolf.
I was more mad he clawed up Nobuhiko. I'm like, really? You were beating his face in. You broke his nose. Some teeth came out. Even
Like I said, battle of the bastards.
Yep. Even when he de-transformed, he was just like, ah, this man does not hold back. I gotta see the dentist. Why? Like, man needed whole surgery on his face after that beating. I looked at him like, damn, Nobuhiko. Could have done a little bit more. I'm just saying. Could have done a few extra punches. And yeah, then we end the episode. Kocho opened the door and passed.
The episode just looking, just the Creation King reaching out. Like,
I was like, damn. I wanted to watch episode 7 right then and there, but I'm like, nah, I want to wait till next week.
Here. I want to watch episode 7, but I'm like,
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I just hope episode 7 won't be. I hope episode 7 will be less spicy. Like episode 5 was really decent.
No, this is a good episode. Action wise,
likes, dislikes, and ratings.
Yeah, like I said, action wise, loved it. I loved the choreography and all the fights. I love the airbending. I'm gonna give this episode a 9. I bumped it up from 8.5, my usual rating, because it's not as problematic. Even though, yes, SWAT's just murking everybody. Just like that's why I'm keeping it low. But at the same time, I like the story. I like how the shift between past and present was a little jarring, but the parallels are there.
It is,
and it's just like, well, I mean, if they could do it well in Kamen Rider Kiva, then this is just that on steroids.
Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you.
We gotta call a spade a spade. This is like Kamen Rider Kiva, just with a bigger budget.
Yeah. So, okay, likes, dislikes, ratings, 1 out of 10.
I've wanted to say this like 20 minutes ago, but Jared just said it for me just now. Kamen Rider Kiva handled the time shifting a lot better than this show did. Like make it easier for us to be able to keep track of what time period it is, because it's not always 100% obvious, especially considering the fact that the two main characters look the same in both time periods because of the heat heaven.
Yeah, mostly all the characters look the same except for Kotaro.
Yeah, like he looks a little bit more aged, but again, like he had the heat heaven a little bit earlier, like so he looks slightly younger than he did in the first episode, but still, it's like if you see Nobuhiko from 72 walking the force, and then you see Nobuhiko walking in the city in 2022, you can't tell if that is a time skip or just a transition,
or both,
maybe,
or both.
So that would actually make it genius if they did it more like that. Like you see Nobuhiko from the past transitioning to the present, or from the present transitioning into the past. Yeah. They have done that, but you don't see it here. You just see one running, and then you see the other in the past running. Which again, it's paralleled, but it's just a little jarring.
I appreciate the parallels, and yeah, some fight choreography is pretty good. I mean, you got that airbender thing going on. Freaking. I love that Oliver Johnson's finally important again. I've waited like 3 weeks for this to happen, because he shows up, but he doesn't do anything for like 2 straight episodes. I'm like, come on, man, give us some more Oliver Johnson, man. Like I know he's a much more important character than you're making him out to be. Finally, he shows some kind of importance. Like he has like this grandkid probably with a kingstone in his mouth. I wonder if that kid will come back later on. Because
unless that kid was what's his name, Nick.
Bruh, if that kid turned out to be Nick, I'd be so pissed.
Yeah, because I'm like, you betrayed your grandfather's legacy.
You pissed.
Like that one comment mentioned last week, Nick is literally that blonde chick from Black Jeopardy.
Oh my god, he's a houseboy. That's right, he's a houseboy. I forgot. Yeah, houseboy. Like
Yeah,
Oliver
like-
Johnson rolling in his grave, like, how could my grandson be a houseboy? No.
But how could my houseboy? How could my grandson be
It's
one of
like
the
it's
houseboys?
like it's like if we like reverse the parallels and like go back to like human on human interaction. Like, can you imagine if a white person tried to like get surgery done on themselves so they could look black, so they could live the experience of like
Didn't one lady try that crap?
yeah, one lady did try doing that, but I'm like, why would you? Like, I mean, look, I get it. You know what? You know, bleep it.
Oh.
Jordan Peele had it right. You know, like I'm just gonna like, I'm just gonna put Jordan Peele right here. This is what's going on. Like the movie Get Out. Like that's what's going on.
It's like down into the sunken place.
Yeah. It's like you got a kaijin invited to his human girlfriend's log cabin, and like all of her family members. It's like, you know, I would have voted for the prime minister for a third term. Oh man, yeah, but yeah, I give this episode an 8.5. There was some like relevant spicy things that I really do not want to go into, but
Luckily, it wasn't as
this show is
jarring.
spicy and it's relevant. So 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you okay?
What?
You okay?
Yeah.
He just
Honestly, I have to give this a solid 9.
yeah.
I mean, I was impressed with all the airbending, the choreography, and everything. And honestly, for me, it at the end, it kind of looked like a foreshadowing.
Well, I mean, if you like I said before, like I keep saying, if y'all have seen the original Kamen Rider Black, y'all know what goes down.
Exactly.
So this is just paying homage to what went down, but still taking it in a different direction.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
honestly,
at least Nobuhiko isn't like inside a pod for like 37 episodes.
And then we gotta get that revelation more in the sequel series.
exactly.
Although Black
I mean,
Arts
that revelation only happened for like one episode, and it wasn't even on Kotaro's. It wasn't even on Earth. It was on some other planet, like just after he got Robo Rider.
Oh Lord.
It was on Eltar. No, I'm kidding.
You know what? You know what? I think like this is gonna be a hot take, but I think I think that Saban's Master Rider handles Shadow Moon better than Black RX did.
You think so?
Because, and I mean specifically Black RX. Like, I'm not talking about Kamen Rider Black because that is like untouchably amazing. But as far as the one episode where Shadow Moon shows up in Black RX, I would say Saban's Master Rider handled it slightly better, and here's why. We don't even know how Shadow Moon even showed up in Black RX. Like did Crisis Empire just happen to find Nobuhiko's dead body and then revived it temporarily? Like, did they make a clone of it? Did they probe his memories and then make an artificial construct? We don't know. He just shows up for one episode and is killed off in one episode. At least it's Saban's Masked Rider, a show I'm not a fan of. Keep that in mind. At least Saban's Masked Rider, like freaking Lord Dragon brainwashed one of Dax's best friends to become Shadow Moon. And that lasted 2 episodes. And he actually mopped the floor with Dex in part 1. So like Dex had to actually work harder in order to defeat Shadow Moon.
That is true.
I mean, I could deal with less Furbus in my Kamen Rider, but whatever.
No, we are not going into this. We are not going into this.
But here's the thing. Furbus is not on trial here at the moment. It's Shadow Moon, Black RX Shadow Moon, not Black Shadow Moon, versus Shadow Moon from Saban's Masked Rider.
Look. As long as there's no reference to, because I know how Japan likes to reference the American counterparts. As long as there's no Furbus
no.
reference by the end
No,
of this
whoa,
series, we
no,
good.
we are not doing this. We are not doing this now.
I'm gonna sit here and stand right here.
We are not doing this right now.
Furbus.
No, we are not doing this right now.
Reference of Furbus is in my Kamen Rider
Justice
Black
for
Sun.
Furbus.
I'm writing
Justice
off
for
this series
Furbus.
completely.
Wait, I have a question. What if Shunsuke is the Furbus reference?
I'm writing this show off completely. I don't give a damn. I will write the
Justice
entire show
for
off.
Furbus.
Look, they're
Justice
both
for
bird
Furbus.
lines. They're both semi-annoying.
But I like Shunsuke. I like it. Look, I don't like Flock from Attack on Titan. I hate Flock from Attack on Titan. But if Shunsuke goes in that direction, I will still like him better than Furbus.
God, I can't.
Justice for Furbus.
Well,
Justice for Furbus.
so
Justice
we got 2 9s and an 8.5. That's my understanding. Okay. So our scores average out to 8.88 out of 10 or something like that.
Let's see how things go next week.
Because if we take 2 9s and an 8.5, that's about 26.5 out of 30. Divide by 3, whatever number that gets you.
Math.
So, comments? Do we have any?
We have no comments. So
No comments today. I guess everyone's just focused on their finals or something because it is that time of year.
It is technically finals week.
Finals, Christmas shopping. I'm not worried about Christmas shopping.
Yeah, so
I'm glad I already did my Christmas shopping.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna do it last minute.
So Jared, where can they find you at, my sir?
Well, you traitor.
You know what? Let's go. Hold on. Let's go. You know where I live.
And I'll beat you.
Let's go.
Now I digress. What's good, you sexy mother people? I am Jared from Mention Gate, YouTubers with Attitude. I am him. I run fades, clap cheeks, wreck ish, push P. I am him. You can find us over at twitch.tv/HenshinGate, youtube.com/HenshinGate. And you see this traitor here, up here, Michael, that traitor. Yeah, he's one of us, but he's a traitor. But whatever. We cover Tokusatsu, we cover.
I do behind the scenes stuff now, okay? You know what? Pull up.
We cover Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Power Rangers, eventually. Covering K-pop, Digimon, all types of anime. We got uploads coming out the wazoo now onto YouTube. And yeah, that's about it. Catch us this weekend. We do more Geets and Don Brothers. Don Brothers. Gotta catch up, Mikey. Gotta catch up.
I am. Like I said, I've just been busy with certain stuff.
Yeah, but yeah.
Like watching Don Brothers.
No, you can't expect me to catch up when I'm busy trying to make sure my stuff is in order as well. So,
Yeah, and that stuff includes Don Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just joshing you.
Boken, my good sir, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto, where I'm posting a lot of workout videos because you got to get that Kamen Rider bod in time for May when the Kabuto Zector CSM 1.5 version comes out. And just bizarring me some JoJo right there, and I just recently posted a new picture that I think some of you people might enjoy, so please enjoy that. And of course, you can watch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto, where on Monday I more or less kept my word and played All-Star Battle R. Yes, I did Twitch stream. It wasn't Sonic Frontiers, but I did Twitch stream.
He did.
So, how
technically,
he did do it.
How is Sonic Frontiers? I
haven't played it yet.
I might be getting it for
this weekend. So be sure to check that out right here.
And also, my name is Michael. I am
Astro Red.
Yes, I am Astro Red. I am one of the coolest people. I don't know about everyone else. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm rocking a cardigan, sir, so I don't know about you.
You guys can catch me on Instagram at Red Ranger 2134 and on Twitch at Falcon 347. And also, I want to thank you guys for your support and everything else because I just did my audition for America's Got Talent. So,
America, bleep, yeah.
So
America, America, this is you. Don't quit your day job.
So, and also you can catch us on the Buttery Show where we be reviewing some Harry Potter in the next year.
Swish and flick.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Mhm.
And you can also catch us on the Scrub Games.
Scrub
Scrub
Club.
Gaming Podcast,
Scrub Club
where our next video will be on Sunday, where we'll be discussing the results of the Game Awards, and we'll be talking about the Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton,
Bill
amongst other
Clinton
things.
is the best. Bill Clinton is game of the year. I did not sleep with that young woman to get game of the year.
And we're gonna discuss like some of our takes on the new games that are being announced during the Game Awards as well. So you can check out that and more on the Buttery Show and on the Scrub Club Gaming Twitch channel and SoundCloud. We have a link tree, so be sure to check that out. And of course, be sure to stop by on Saturday for more Kamen Rider Geets. And of course, on Sunday we're doing more.
Link to
Dino
more.
Fury.
Dino Fury. I'm not watching it, so I don't.
Well,
Dino Fury.
until then, everyone, make sure you guys stay warm. If you're in the cold, make sure you guys update your emergency first aid kits, and more importantly, make sure every single one of you check in on your loved ones, no matter how deep, no matter how mad you are at them. If 2022 taught us something, check in on people.
Mhm. Yeah.
Until then, oh, I'm sorry, Boken, you were saying something?
Yeah, I'm just saying, to quote one of my favorite Japanese pop bands, give it a little bit of your love to your loved ones.
Until then, everyone, this has been the Morphin Network, where again, it's Morphin time all the time. We will see you guys on Saturday, and we will see you guys next Thursday for episode 7 of Kamen Rider Black Sun. Until then, everyone, love, peace, and chicken grease.
Bye.